Welcome to the daily Reno Wrap-Up with highlights from today's action at the 2014 National Rein Cowhorse Association Snaffle Bit Futurity.
The Rainwork prelims wrapped up for the open divisions on September 27th, and all the top scores from the previous day held up to win the go-rounds. Sushi Boss, shown by Chris Dawson, was the Open Rainwork champion with a 222 score. He collected a $1,500 check and a Gist buckle for his owners, Kay Tennant and Leroy Hoffman. In the intermediate and limited open divisions, Smokin' Little Ringo and Monica Caetano's 220.5 score netted them two paychecks totaling $2,400. Smokin' Little Ringo is owned by John Pasco. And the Level 1 limited open Rainwork champion was Spoonful Playmate 2, whose 216.5 earned $750 for owner-trainer Chris Krieg. Here's the leaderboard for the open divisions after two events. Call Me Mitch and Philip Rawls are leading the open with a 439.5. Canadian cowboy John Swales rode Big Time in Cowtown to a composite 433.5 to lead the intermediate. In the limited open, Follow the Star and Monica Caetano are sitting in first with a 432, and in the Level 1 limited open, it's Cuttin' Right Up and Aaron Tormino with 430.5 for the lead after two events. Following the Rainwork prelims, it was time for the horse show classes, beginning with the Youth Limited. Cutter McLaughlin laid down a couple of big runs on CD/DVD to win the class. He scored a 145 in the Rainwork and a 147 in the Cowwork for a total of 292. Cutter earned a check for $960 and took home some great prizes: a Bob's Custom Saddle sponsored by David Pratt and Bruce Carter, a Gist buckle from the NRCHA, and product from Platinum Performance and Back on Track. CD/DVD is sired by CD Lights and out of Shiner's Missy J. He's owned by Cutter's parents, Jay and Wendy McLaughlin. Next was the Youth Bridal, where Alexa Beatty and her trusty gelding Stardust and Wrangler claimed the championship with a total 291.5 score, 145 in the Rainwork and 146.5 down the fence. Alexa's $1,350 paycheck went along with a Bob's Custom Saddle from the NRCHA, a Gist buckle sponsored by NRCHA official photographer Primo Morales, a gift certificate from Santa Cruz Animal Health, and product from Back on Track and Platinum Performance. Stardust and Wrangler is by Starlight's Wrangler and out of Pine's Dusty Model. The last horse show class of the day was the Non-Pro 2 rein, where Sally Drennan and Check Please scored a 282.5 composite, 142 in the Rainwork and 140.5 in the Cowwork to win the championship. Sally took home a check for $1,100 along with a Gist buckle and product from Back on Track and Platinum Performance. Check Please is sired by Chick Please and out of Turn Liz Loose. It was a cool and rainy day here in Reno, so the event originally scheduled for the outdoor rodeo pen had to be moved inside here to the main show arena. We're talking about the American Quarter Horse Association Ranching Heritage Challenge. It's the first time the AQHA and the NRCHA have teamed up to hold this event at the Snaffle Bit Futurity. It's a great new showcase for the working bred horse. We're here with Charlie Hemphill from the American Quarter Horse Association. He is the Director of Shows and New Events for AQHA, and he's here to assist with producing the first ever Ranching Heritage Challenge here at the Snaffle Bit Futurity. Charlie, can you tell us a little bit about the Ranching Heritage Challenge and describe what it is?
Stephanie would be happy to. First, let me say I'm excited to be here. This is a joint venture between us and the National Rein Cowhorse Association. As an alliance, we'd like to benefit naturally the quarter horse. We like competition with them, but it's a new program for us, trying to recognize where a lot of these quarter horses are coming from the great ranches that have produced them through the years. But these guys going here today will be going for a pot spread out among the classes for about $15,000. And the winner of this 4-year-old will end up getting $2,800.
And as far as the event itself, it's the working cow horse side is very similar to what we're doing here at the Snaffle Bit Futurity. Can you kind of describe what the events are?
It's very similar. You have what would be known as the dry pattern. The whole deal takes 6 minutes or less. You get a 2-minute warning, but you come in there and do one of the prescribed reining patterns, and then after that you'll box the cow in the end, take it down the fence, turn it both directions, stop it, rope it, and stop it.
Thanks for being with us here at the Snaffle Bit Futurity, Charlie, and hopefully we'll join forces again next year for another challenge.
Sounds great, Stephanie. This is a great competition. NRCHA puts on a great event. We're happy to be tied into this, showcase all the great horses that are here. Looking forward to next year as well.
Thanks very much, Charlie.
Thanks.
The champion in the 4-year-old Ranching Heritage Challenge Open was Royal Smart Fletch, shown by NRCHA $1 Million rider Boyd Rice. Royal Smart Fletch is bred and owned by Kit and Charlie Moncrief. He's by Royal Fletch and out of the mare's Little Smart Ginger. He scored a total 217 on the 3 events, reining, cow work, and roping. The championship came with a check for $2,800. It's not the first time Royal Smart Fletch has shown in the Ranching Heritage Challenge. He won a championship in January at the Fort Worth event. In the 5- and 6-year-old open class, it was another NRCHA professional, Matt Cook, at the top of the results sheet with a total 218 score. He was riding This Cat's King, bred and owned by Wagon Hound Land and Livestock. This Cat's King is sired by WR This Cat Smart and out of Masterpiece Spark. Matt won a check for $1,625. The action continues September 28th with 2 big horse show classes. We have 72 entries in the non-pro limited and 51 in the non-pro bridle. We'll also see the finalists in the cow work only Run to Reno. They're competing for the $1,000 championship check, buckle, and other great prizes. You can see all the action live on the webcast from official videographer Equine Promotion. Find it at nrcha.com. And that's your Reno Wrap-Up.